Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. We managed to blow through about a year of the pre-war gameplay last episode by cranking it up to speed 5. We got to the point where we took Austria. We annexed Austria, so now that's why you see Germany is a little bit bigger than it was before. We managed to construct, we finished our first actual constructed Panzer division. We've only got the one done so far. There are more coming though. Right now I'm kind of more interested in getting the infantry completed and getting the radar up and running because that's going to be really important for me. And the von der Tann was going to be finished pretty soon in April, so that'll free up about 12 industrial capacity to devote down to the Panzer divisions down here. And you know, I need more infantry, always need more. But right now, we considering at the end of the last episode, we literally just took Austria. So we gained 5 dissent when that happened. So right now there's about 40 industrial capacity getting devoted to knocking down the dissent, because we definitely want that to be down. And also, you actually need that to be down to let's see, if we look like Treaty of Munich, I think that required dissent is not 1. Yeah, you need a dissent of less than 1 to do the Treaty of Munich. So we're going to let that crank up like that. As soon as that gets to, 0.9, I'll be able to take the Sudetenland here. So let's keep it on speed 5 for just another... Ooh, that's important right there. We just got another rank up of industrial efficiency, which means everything's going to take 15% less IC to make, and industrial production. So we're going to have 15% more. It was 10% and 10% before, I think, but now it's 15 and 15. So we got a little bit more to work with. That's just great across the board. Basically, I found that when you're playing this game, you always want to be, even though if you're far ahead, because this is 1942 tech and it's only 1938. Even if you're far ahead, just do it. It's the penalty is worth the benefit you'll gain. All right, so 1.1. Come on. There we go. Just waiting for that to pop up. Okay, Treaty of Munich. Boom. And now, Treaty of Munich. We got all of the Sudetenland. Basically, all of the forts, look at you see this line of forts, all these little icons? That was the bordering land that Czechoslovakia had. Imagine how tough it would have been for a weak German army at the time to have actually had to fight their way through that. Czechoslovakia could have put up a fuck ton of a fight if they wanted. If things had been different, but they weren't different. That's the way things went. They had a very strong defensive position that they had to give up. Not blaming Czechoslovakia for that. All right. So now our descent is high again. So let's actually crank this way up. I want that descent down ASAP. So we're basically going to devote everything to getting that down. I'm just going to leave it on this screen for now. 4.1, 3.7, 3.2. Yeah, get that down. Because it's costing you... having descent costs you IC, or industrial capacity. So you want this to be 0. Alright, almost there. We're at 1. We're at half. We're at 0.8. We're at 0. There we go. So now everything can go back to where it should be. Gonna have another infantry corps done soon. Mechanical computing, very good. Okay, these guys will be done on February 22nd, so just a few days away. Got another Panzer division that's about to finish, which is awesome. I'm actually hoping that I can go to war without actually having to deal with the Netherlands right now. Because that would mean I can devote... I would probably need 2 army corps to take care of them, in a quick manner. And if I could take those 10 divisions, 2 army corps, and devote them to down here into France, that's gonna be much better for me. Should I put these guys? I need them over here. So we're going to create an HQ for them, and we're going to attach that HQ to the first army, which is this one down here. And if I wanted to, what I could do... Well, let's just, let's stack them right here for now, and we'll move these guys down a little bit. There we go. Now, because things might get out of hand quickly, let's start moving our... Let's move our Panzer Corps into place. Let's move these guys into place over here. Okay. Now, I talked about wanting to do a diversionary attack on the south of the Maginot Line, but I haven't really gotten around to building the troops to do it, so I might just scrap that idea and take, the resources that would have gone into that and just... doing a very standard, blitz through the French lands here. All right, did I create a command corps for these? No, I did not. Let's attach these guys to the first army as well. Oh, no. Detach. I'm going to create a unit, and then we're going to attach that unit to the first army. So now everybody should be attached correctly. Or maybe you're not. There we go. And then we'll attach you to the 16th Corps here. Now, something I've never really done too much. Let's see, where are we? There we go. Is assigning appropriate leaders, because I never felt like it was that important. I mean, these guys, this is a tank leader, so like this old guard, a ton of people have old guard, and it makes them suck. Offensive, Fortress Buster, Commando, Offensive Doctrine, Supply Consumption, Winter Specialist. There's not many... Okay, here's one. Combine Arms. So this would be good for commanding these guys, but, Old Guard means less experience, so... Why don't we sort by rank? Yeah, let's assign... Can we not assign you? I guess it won't let me assign him to that. Maybe he needs to be assigned to, like, a higher command level. Well, von Blomberg right now is in charge of this entire front. And he is he has offensive doctrine, so he gives me 10% more offense. Alright, if we go to this army... Okay, this one it'll let me assign new... So this guy, less logistics... Well, logistical wizard, I think that's good, right? Less supply... 25 less supply for this army over here. What about this one? Let's see. And he's got defensive doctrine and offensive. Wow. He's a pretty cool... Oh, I actually really like the leaders that are in charge of all this stuff. That's okay. And there's no leader over here. Who should I put in overall command of this entire area? Battlemaster. Put in a Battlemaster. Although everybody... Basically any... Battlemaster and logistical. Ooh, how about this guy? Hoth. Let's promote you and put you in charge of everything. Oh, apparently he's in charge of this flotilla too. I didn't even realize I had attached them. Okay, no big deal. I can actually... I'm not gonna really do anything with these guys at first. All right, let's go to finish next. We're getting low on I'm low on officers, which is not good. They're not coming in terribly quickly right now. All right, diplomacy-wise, what's the next thing that's going to be happening? Getting the rest of Czechoslovakia. I think that happens on its own. I don't actually think that's something that you have a choice on. All right, we're all finished there, so let's start up a new one. Are our bombers coming? I feel like they're coming, but they're going to be done relatively soon. I'm a little bummed that the other P-class battlecruiser is not the Gneisenau. It's the... Well, because the P-class battlecruisers, there's two in their class, the Scharnhorst and the Gneisenau. And I kind of wish I had both of those names just for historical purposes. And it's not a big deal. I guess I didn't do this one. Interdiction tactics. It's over here, I think. Well, we're gonna be ready for war. I feel like we need to. I do not remember when you get the other half of Czechoslovakia. But basically, as soon as that happens, you should be good to declare war. I should be good to declare war, which means, do we think we have enough forces over here to take out France? It's 2 full armies. I feel like I should start renaming some of this stuff to make it easier for me to like, instead of first army group, second army group, you know, first army, second. Oh, I guess we'll just leave it at that. It's not a big deal, really. Well, okay, so what I'm looking to work with right now is, let's see, I have it's 5 infantry, and then the Panzer Corps, and then there's 5 infantry there, 5 infantry Panzer Corps, 5 infantry. I feel like I need at least another army corps in there. I would like to. I've got these guys. These we'll put them in Trier right now. These guys are kind of backup. I feel like I'll use them to plug any gaps that form. I've learned the hard way: never attack cities with tanks if you can avoid it. It goes poorly. Does not handle well. Tanks do not do well in open streets. Oh, we got some upgrades we need to do now. When is this? When does this hit? I have no idea. I know it's this year. French blueprint stolen for militias. Okay. Take it. Something I don't have to research. Logistical strikes. Woo! Alright, what do we build? Bombers? No, the Vonderton. Alright, you go to that fleet over there. This fleet right here. So now we have our 2 battle cruisers. And the Scharnhorst is the pride of the fleet right now. So, where was it? I thought it was in here. Was it, no? What did I just finish? I thought I finished something. Oh, you know, it was in here. I think it was 1936s to 1938s is what I was finishing there. Oh, I forgot. Damn it, I forgot about this. We can start building better heavy tanks. Let's actually knock that up to the front. Heavy tanks, you have to use them correctly. They're very, very slow, so they're not really capable of, you know, they don't go through territory quickly, but what you use them for is breakthroughs. They go to they fight on the front. They take out, they break and rout the guys on the front, and then the quicker units, the medium tanks and the light tanks, they flood through that gap, and they go through like that. That's what the heavy tanks are good for. I feel like I want more troops over here, but I feel like if I had to declare war right now and start it, I feel like I'd be fine. Oh, good. We'll attach him to the 16th Corps. Clicking him on him like that just automatically attached him to this army corps right here, which is good. That's another Panzer division. That's great. More radar for Poland. We're actually almost finished with a bunch of the other radar installations too. I'd like to have that one fleet carrier finished beforehand, but I don't know if it's going to happen. I really wish I had more officers right now, but I also don't want to devote the leadership away from... I don't want to delete the leadership away from technology, because there's a lot of technology we need right now. I feel, you know, even though you have allies, I always feel like as Germany you're alone, because your allies are kind of shit. Light cruiser armor, okay, so the light cruisers just got upgraded, so we're going to go to escorts and knock those off. Now, if we go to our light cruisers, when you build ships, like your main armament, your engines, your armor, those aren't going to change, but your anti-aircraft armament will, so those will upgrade. You clearly can't just, like, upgrade the entire hull of a ship. It's just not feasible. So it's June of 38. I know it's got to be coming up soon. The rest, is it the Treaty of Munich? Or is the Treaty of Munich the first one? The Vienna Award? Was that it? I'm trying to think of the name of the treaty that gave Germany this area right here. Let's give. I'm gonna give these guys, especially that SS unit, to this group over here. A little bit more troops for their side of the war. I hope they have enough now. I think they should be fine. Heavy A gun. Actually, let's ooh, we're wasting a lot of production right now. Oh, oh, the infantry divisions just got knocked off. Okay. Something I'm going to be needing. Garrison troops and military police. Let's do a garrison and 2 military police. And let's do 5. Is that too many? That's a lot of people. Let's start with 15. Because I don't need them right now, but I am going to need them. All this land is going to need to get you know, garrisoned. And I can't really afford, you really shouldn't put entire infantry, regular infantry troops there. You have some to, try to fight off an invasion or something like that, but, 4th Army. So we need an entire new army, because we kind of filled that out there. So the 5th Army, you're going to, oops, back. You're going to attach to the 1st Army group. Let's move these guys. Why don't we keep these guys in reserve for now? We'll put them right here. We'll keep them in reserve. See where we need them. Reserves, super important. So important in this game to have proper reserves. I feel like they should have enough people to fight off Poland and beat them. Alright, cruisers just got upgraded for the final time. Capitals, cruiser, 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 cruiser. Alright, good. Where are we at now? Ooh, 90%. That, okay, we can't keep taking that. Let's crank this up pretty high, actually. Let's go to like 10. We need to try to get that under control. What are we at now? We have 50 officers every day. So hopefully that'll help. French blueprints still. We keep just stealing shit from their militia. Okay. That's not a big deal. Alright, fighter pilot training. Good. Eve of War. Definitely glad I have that because that's increased organization and morale. That's very good to have. We got another one done. That was this one. A bunch of other stuff is gonna start knocking itself off pretty soon too. So it's gonna get a little bit more under control. I'm gonna try to leave the Netherlands out of this. If they decide that they want in on it, the reserve will go up there and take Copenhagen, or no, Amsterdam, not Copenhagen, Amsterdam. I feel like shit's about to go down. Like we're getting close. Battle cruiser. So basically, all my ships should be upgraded. Ships take forever to upgrade, though. Let's see, anti-aircraft armament, and they're getting anti-submarine warfare equipment. Heavy cruisers are getting new anti-aircraft armament. Battle cruisers are getting new anti-aircraft armament as well. The bigger ships, the little ones go quickly, but the big ones take forever. I love that noise. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. That one right there. Alright, so everybody just got desert warfare equipment. That's going to take a while. Might actually get... It looks like we're going to get the carrier finished just in time. What was I doing? Tech, that's what we need to take a look at. That stuff's finished. Capital stuff, that's done there. Got heavy tank stuff going. I think we finished some of this land. Yeah, that one we finished. Okay, that's that gives morale boost to basically all of your armored stuff. I think it's Schwerpunkt. Is that what it's called? How it's pronounced? I think it's basically in German battle doctrine. It's basically the tip of the spear. It's where you put all of your heaviest units to pierce an enemy's lines. The Germans and the Russians had very, very different battle doctrines. The Germans focused all of their strength to one point to breach a line, and the Russians basically did the exact opposite. They took, because they had so many more men and so much more equipment, it was basically push the entire front back with sheer force. You know, have multiple deep operations going with large army units. You know, huge units, not just little units, huge units. The Graf Zeppelin has been finished. Excellent. Add that in there. So now we can attach one of the CAG groups. Rebase to carrier. There we go. Excellent. Very nice. So now the Graf Zeppelin is part of the fleet. Fucking hell, cats are just running around the apartment. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys heard any of that, but the cats are tearing around the place. Wait, that finished at the same time? I thought that one was way behind the other one. Oh, my bad. Apparently, both carriers are finished. My fleet is basically finished. Blitzkrieg, very nice. That is awesome. I did not think that would happen. All right, well, now these guys, basically military, the garrison units, I'm building them right now. They're basically just going to sit in the queue for a while, and then when I need them, they'll get constructed. Flotilla, so that's all done. Let's add 2 more transports on just because I want them. Convoys, we need... It's always good to have more ships. And let's add in... No, let's wait till the next round of technology finishes researching, and then we'll start building some heavy tanks. Hopefully they'll be ready for the next round of conflict. Battlecruiser engines. Oh yeah, we're getting up there now. 98%. That's what I was hoping for. I kind of wanted to sprint up, make sure I had enough officers. If you don't have enough officers, you take a combat penalty, which can be really terrible. You might think you're doing great, but then you notice you're low on officers and you're fucked. It's more of a problem. I found it more of a problem playing as Russia, just because you don't have as much leadership, so you want to, you kind of want to devote it to tech, but then you're creating so many more men. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, fuck, I'm at 75%. Nope. Capital ships, battle cruisers. Air. All right, that one's done. That one's done. Good. Finish those. Nice. And let's see. That's finished. Take that off. All right, I think we're good. Let's drag this back down a little bit. Oops. Let's drag it back down to 275 seems good. Now we're doing good. Okay, what do we got down to? Okay, good. September of 1938. Historically, the war should start in 1 year. I'm going to try to start it sooner. Man, look at is this at 10? Yeah, that's at 10. Look. Basically, I have 2 radar installations, and I can see all of Europe. Well, a huge chunk of it at least. Ooh, wait. I just noticed something. First Vienna Award, that's it. Alright, so Czechoslovakia has just been annexed. Now, these guys should pull their troops in towards the border. I would hope they would, at least. Now, we have more descent, so what we're going to do is we're going to need to drag this up again, like that. Technology, boop. What do I want to do here? There's something I want to do. Oh, okay. I want to make sure we do this. Mobilize for war, because we're going to start this war pretty soon. More efficient laws can be enacted right now, so... Specialist training, we're going to stick with that. Propaganda press, which one is it? Mixed industry, so industrial policy. We can do this one right now. Boom. Okay, so now that should change, right? Up 250, very nice. Okay, we're going to probably start the war next episode, I think. I think that guy's already got what he needs. If we go to Trier, it's already 3. Alright, we're good. I think we should be good to... I think these guys should be good to fight Poland. Ooh, what do you guys want? Slovakia would like to buy license to build stukas. Go for it. So we're going to wait for the descent to go down. And we're going to wait for our troops to mobilize, which actually we need to go to production, and reinforcements need to go all the way up. We need to do that. They need to be reinforced correctly, and then the war is going to start. Been a couple episodes of just, you know, just waiting through the beginning here, but that's kind of the way the beginning of this game usually goes, is you setting up for what's about to happen. Guaranteed the independence of Poland. Of course they have. Poland is mobilizing. I think as soon as I'm mobilized, we'll start to... I'm actually going to leave those radar installations in the queue as well, so that when they're done, well, when we conquer more territory, we can immediately put them down. Heavy tank gun, very... Okay, we're mobilized. France is mobilizing. Okay, this is... Okay. Okay, perfect. This is going to work out very well. I'm fully mobilized. I'm going to be able to... I believe Poland, they're probably partially mobilized, halfway. France is not mobilized at all, though. So I'm going to attack them. As soon as I'm going to set everything up and attack France. This needs to stay up high. All right, so... All right. We're ready for war. It's going to start. It's going to start any second now. As soon as I want to, it's going to start. But I'm 28-ish, 9-ish minutes into this episode, so I'm going to end it right here, and we will start up the war at the very, very, very beginning of next episode. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this, just drop me those likes, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.